Shalom to you, like giving all praise, honor, and glory to you. How about Shem Lashawan, Bashim Qadash, and giving double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the 144,000 prophets and the rest of the remnant of the 1/3. Prophets consist of servants, all men out of each of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel have been bestowed as true, and you have a peaceable multitude of 1/3 believers, men, women, and children who are not prophets, who believe in is true. Joshua Mafin from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia, coming with a wee lesson and a reminder. And the reminder is for brothers that are in the truth or are new to the truth. If you're not familiar with the Hebrew, which is in the Lashawan Qadash, please do familiarize yourself with it. Okay, especially if you're out there teaching, and you have different various tools in which we use here at Great Millstone, such as the Blue Letter Bible app, in which with the app we can go into the original text and be able to break or basically get the original Hebrew words or Greek words. But this is a focus on Hebrew. Okay, so as you can see, this is an Assyrian text here, or modern Hebrew. Now, these words, and as you see here, you have it where with the blue letter, they do have ability to pronounce words, but when they pronounce these words, they're not going to pronounce these words using the Lashawan Qadash or the Paleo Hebrew pronunciation. They're going to use Yiddish, okay, which is not the pure language. Okay, that has it's a German Slavic language that uses Hebrew characters. Okay, and it's not the Paleo Hebrew. Okay. So, for example, I'm just going to even just use the Lord name, okay, just to easily prove it. Now, if you brothers have learned, you should know the name of the Lord, okay? Now, this is Genesis 2:7. It says, "In the Lord," and this is in English, "God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." Now, say for example, if you was a brother that was not learned, okay, and you went to the blue letter, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know the Hebrew characters, neither in Assyrian, because this is in Assyrian, right? Or if you know it in the Paleo, but this is in Assyrian text. If you went to pronounce this, it would come as the following.
Strong's H 3068. Yehovah. Yehovah.
And Jehovah is not the name, or Yehovah, that's not the name of the Most High. Okay? So, example, don't use it. Okay? You need to learn the Hebrew alphabet. Okay? And once you know the Hebrew alphabet, you can pronounce each character. Okay? when you see it. So when you see the text, you can read it out as we have it. And this makes it even easier, I believe, because who would ever put this together, of course with Great Millstone, have in red the characters highlighted in red for each of the character, I believe, with if I'm not mistaken, with the Most High's name. So as you can see highlighted, when I go and highlight, for example, the Lord's name, which would be the second word here, I believe here, you would start with this right here, the first character. Which the first character is a Yah. And just get you one of these Hebrew alphabets. You had the modern hearing or Syrian. Okay? Text. It's a Yah. Then you have the next character is a Ha. You see it red. And then you have the next character, which is a Wa. And then you have the last character, which is another Ha. But how we pronounce this is Yahweh. Okay? Not Yahweh Ha. Okay? It's Yahweh. Alright? So, brothers, get familiar with the Hebrew. Okay? Because if you out there, imagine a brother went out there and they just said, like they you went to the Lord, and this is just like a crazy, that'd look crazy if somebody went and then they let this pronounce out, and that's not proper Hebrew. Okay? You have it, Adam is for Adam, right? Adam, or man, we're talking about particular, all right? Adam. We can check how he pronounces here. Let's see if it's how the Lashawan Qadash, is pronounced. Okay? Adam. You have a A character, right? A A character. You have a Da character. And you have a Ma character. Okay, a Ma character. Ender. Okay, and the Syrian. Okay, right here. So, let's see how he pronounces it.
Strong's H120. Adam. Adam.
So, that's proper. Okay, but not everything is going to be obviously in conjunction with the way we pronounce it, because remember, we're using the pronunciation through the spirit of the Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue, which we believe by faith have been returned to it. The Lord have returned to us a pure tongue that we may call upon our power of one consent, as Zephaniah 3 tells us. Okay? And 9. I'll read that real quick. Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent. Okay? And just for example, if brothers don't know different Hebrew words, if you don't know the different Hebrew words, you should get a Hebrew booklet, for like a basic starter. So I remember when I first came into truth, there was a Hebrew booklet, all right? And I think you can even look like online on GMS, maybe GMS Lashawan Qadash, all right? Which is another good tool for you brothers to use, okay? Go to these older pages where you get you get a foundation, a great foundation here on this Hebrew GMS Lashawan Qadash, or GMS Lashawan is going into tongue or language, and Qadash is holy. And you can get a foundation here, okay? So this is also a great page, to get to understand how we do this, okay? How we pronounce, okay? And you have Hebrew booklet 1 and Hebrew booklet 2, okay? And it has a lot of, ways to help you with the Hebrew. But in booklet 1, it has literally like a collection of different Hebrew words. All right? So, like, you can familiarize it, and it's in all basically like in alphabetical order. Okay, it doesn't have every Hebrew word, but it has a lot of different Hebrew words. All right, labad, alone, gum, also. When I say gum laka, also, to, and ka is you. The miyah, always. Zaquan, ancient, ancestral. Yawasap is add. All right, like Joseph, right? Okay. Abundant, rob. All right, much. It could be about, masab. All right, so you can get this. I have like a little Hebrew booklet I have like saved and such, but I forget where I got that document at, but you could use this. Like we say abad, babal, right? Abad is to destroy. Babylon is America, right? Being confusion, that is, in code, all right? So, and when you read the scriptures, all right? Embrace, chabag, all right? And you have different Paleo-Hebrew, written out, the different, Abba, Father, different characters in Paleo-Hebrew. Your Ra is fear. Okay, field Shaddai. I'm in the shield. I'm at work. Shaddai. All right, Malah, full or fill. All right, Ash is fire. Lashawan, that's first. Remember, Ash is going to head. Okay, evening, I rob. Okay, iron is eye. Face, punya. All right, face, I'm a wan. All right, and this is like another way how a lot of brothers got their Hebrew names too. Nathan is give. Nathan layah, give to me. Okay, so get familiar, or lock. Get familiar with it. All right, Tawab, good. Allahayim, right? Allah, or Allah. Wait, God. It should be Allah. Yum, Allahayim. Allahayim. Okay. Your luck, go, walk, also means to walk. Kawad is glory. All right. Kawash is cup. All right. So, like over the years, I've got familiar with different words, looking up my own and such. Shemai is listen. Lab is, brothers should be familiar, is heart or mind. Kabad is heavy. Shemayim, heaven. Talking about the forbidden. Shah pertaining to Mayim is the waters. Shah being the prefix. All right, so you got to get familiar. Khan is grace. All right, Gadol. All right, great. Get familiar with this, because as we see, you can reading this like, La Korah. La is like two, and Korah is called. Look at it right now. That they may call. Okay. La, click it. Preposition. They said that may call, but you can look right here in the Strongs. See, two. Oh, this is Korah for it. All right, also means to read too. All right. Pure Barar language, they got Shapa. That's like basically can be lips in this case. Yeah. So when you get familiar with these words, you can break down text. Like, right? You don't even got it. Like, thankfully, with Hebrew, with the Blue Letter Bible, Bashem, name, and name, upon, in this case, name, Yahweh. All right? So you'll be able to break this stuff down and not look like a Nabal or a fool. Okay? Because if we out there on the line and a brother going and he gonna pronounce some Yiddish, I'm gonna look at it like he crazy. You know, because we teach, and you know, you got brothers that's diligent in this, and there's no reason why you shouldn't not know some Hebrew words, as our apostles and elders tell us. Okay, you should familiarize yourself with some Hebrew at least. You know, Yashar Allah or Israel remnant. You should look like Sha'ar Yath, like you hear me say a lot of times in my videos. Okay. Yashar Allah. Okay. Okay, so he Prince of Power. And remember, they could go off. Right? They just say this saying God prevails. You got Yah, it should be he. Shar is a prince, and Allah is God. Okay, so you know you can't always go with what Blue Letter Bros and break things down as. Okay, that's another thing. Afraid. Let's see if they got your rough or afraid. You know, some different they can have different Hebrew words. They got charud. All right, but you have to be able to have this here, which is the Paleo Hebrew alphabet, to be able to know the terms. Okay, to be able to read. All right, but the best thing is to have get your foundation first. Okay, and there's plenty of that in the GMS Lashawan Qadash. You got Elder MANAGAN from DC, who went diligent in the Hebrew. You know, the various apostles, you know, elders, you know, that, you know, gave us a lot. You know, if you familiarize yourself, like, and know what words are, like, if you can think God is like, but, you know, plural sense, because it's the Alahayim that did this. Wa Yamar, and he, Amar, said, and said, they got here. Right? This is the Alahayim, are the powers, the judges, the angels, the first fruits with Yahweh Shai. You got Yah Hayah. Alright, be. Let be a war, light. Okay? A war. How did I know this? War is from having a Hebrew alphabet and sounding out and going in the parameters of how we talk. Right? Wa haya, wa ya haya, and basically there was, they got here, a war, light. There be light, yeah, you know, so and that's it. You see firmament in heaven, you know, like from the Hebrew booklet, Shemayim, for heaven. That's it in the Syrian. Shemayim, okay? Your Hebrew booklet, when we was looking at heaven, Shemayim. Shemayim. So this, you learn the words, and then you go and start and learn that alphabet, the words in the alphabet, and then start to go, and when you'll be familiarized with the words, okay? But you have it here with the, when you go into interlinear, you could just go under each word and just read out what the word is. Like you click God. I click that word God. There you go. Alahayim. That's plural of God. Powers. Okay? But I can't read it like this.
Strong's H 430, entry 1. Eloach. Eloach. Second entry, Elohim. Elohim.
And we don't pronounce it.
And the third entry, Eloach. Eloach.
Yeah, we don't pronounce it that in the Lashawan Qadash. There's no E in the Lashawan Qadash. Alright? You got Alahayim. Okay? So get proper so that you can, of course, be on point when you teaching, reading, learning, in the spirit growing. All right? Because, it'd be, it's like, you'd be like, what the hell's going on? Evening, morning. Okay? Bakwar, is morning. Bakwar. Bakwara. But Bakwar. Right? Bakwar. He's going to say something else.
Strong's H 1242. Boker. Boker.
No. Oh, no. Bakwar. Okay? So, get familiar. You'll make major error teaching, if you leave it to these dudes. They in Yiddish. Alright, Echad is first. He gonna say what?
Strong's H 259. Echad.
See?
Echad.
Alright, so nope, that's not how you say one, or it's Echad. Alright? So, I just gave y'all little examples. La yala. La yala is night. La yala, night. Which way he gonna say?
Strong's H 3915. Layil. Layil.
Then that's not it. So that's it, man. So, get familiar with your actual heritage. Okay, which is part of our heritage is our language, all right, and pure language, all right. This is Psalms 10:4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The power is not in all his thoughts. Okay, you don't want to be as the wicked. All right. Remember the Lord's name in the Hebrew, his name is dreadful amongst the heathen. They won't even say his name being the true name, which is Yahweh. Alright? And wicked should be Rashai. Rashai. Pronounce Rashai. Okay? First word here. Rashai. Okay? Remember, get familiar. That's how you get familiar. Reading, seeing the characters. You look for the Ra character. Right there. Ra. You just line it up. I see a Ra right there. Go to the Ra. You see the Sha character. Look for the Sha. Then you see the I character, right? Which is like that in Assyrian. And that's it. That's how you do it. Don't get caught up there looking, crazy. And even if you're reading on your own, So, we seeking after the power and seeking the space and sincerity and truth. So, no half stepping, as I say. All right. So, yeah. So, shalom to the elect. All praises and honor go to Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Qadash.